What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. This is your girl, Coach Shine, and I've decided to go live here on YouTube because I just got off a live on my Instagram for Divine Thoughts Thursday, and I decided that it'd be a great opportunity to share some of this space and energy with you guys as well because I love my job. I love what I do, and I just love this work. And it continues to grow and build the more that I show up for it. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I hope you guys are enjoying it and you've had your food, you've ate good, you've able to get some good food in your belly and just been around good vibes and good energy, okay? That's what it's about. So today I've really been able to I did cook a dinner for Thanksgiving, but I was also able to really rest. I was able to lounge around in bed, relax most of the day, and I was so motivated and excited to get up and get on my live with you guys and to really connect with you here because it was on my to-do list. And I just really love just knowing that I get to show up and do this work. I get to really own and claim my corner of the internet, right? I get to claim my space. I get to really show up and express and share the things that I want to share and talk about the things that are important to me. And I believe that the more that we own our space, what we're capable of doing, and doing it effectively and wholeheartedly, meaning you have a self belief in yourself. There's a self concept that comes with showing up online, with showing up on lives, showing up in your business. There's just a confidence that comes, like a level of just surety of knowing that what you have to say matters, right? And that's truly how I feel. Like when I get to show up and talk to you guys about just different things, whether that's life, business, personal, professional, whatever that looks like, I believe in this work. I believe in the conversations that matter. I believe a conversation can shift everything, right? Because it truly is about the ability to see things differently or to see the world differently, right? And I know that I am very skillful at that. I am skillful at viewing the world in a certain way that just opens it up and the possibility of what's possible, what other ways in which you can see something and do something. And that to me is powerful. Knowing your power, knowing the power you hold, the ability to shift the narrative or the narrative in which someone is headed and change it and be more aligned and more effective, that is power. And so I really just love getting on here and just sharing the message, sharing the information, sharing the knowledge, sharing what I've learned, sharing what I know, sharing what I feel I am growing through because I often do have moments where I'm telling you guys some things that I may be currently navigating, and I like to just share the perspectives and the shifts and all of the live things that's happening in real time because I believe that that's what actually allows us to connect with one another, allows for the information to be fresh, allows it to move freely. Because one thing about it, guys, I am going to move through it. Okay? There is nothing stagnant over here. These waters are flowing. The water is always ever flowing. So we are constantly moving. We are constantly flowing. We are constantly processing. We're constantly receiving. So that is the beauty of it, guys. Knowing that you're getting fresh, new insight, fresh, new perspectives, and really just doing the mindset work, right? The mindset is truly what it's about because as I was speaking about earlier on my live in IG, I was thinking about just the reminders that I have to give myself periodically, but often enough, where I remind myself that I am an artist, that I'm a creator, that I'm a goddess, that I am an influencer, that I am a celebrity, that I am someone who has important things to say, that I'm a leader, right? I own and claim and know this is who I am and this is what I represent and this is how I do it. Like knowing and having a certainty of how you express yourself, how you show up in the world, how you want to be perceived in the world, and really creating your own lane, right? Before the world catches on, before the world knows, I know. And that's the beauty of it. That is truly the gem in the word that they would say hidden gem. But knowing that you are someone of value and you have something of substance that is something that people can connect with on many different levels, more than one, because let me toot my own horn. Let me pop my ish for a little minute, guys. Okay? I have a actual full ecosystem surrounding me. Okay, I've built it myself. A company that is an educational system. It has digital products, I have physical products, I have merchandise, I have actual health, beauty, and wellness brand that is full of things that you can use and wear every single day. And I'm still building it. I'm still creating more. There is still more that I want to add to it. And I know who I am. Okay. So knowing that I have a whole business model that is well rounded, that allows me to really touch on all key points that are important to me, that is translated and represented from my own mind, my own thoughts, my own ideas that I brought to life, that I've moved on, that I've acted on, and I've really presented in physical form, tangible, that can be utilized, that are changing people's lives, changing people outcomes, providing transformations and solutions every single day. That is who I am. That is what I represent. And I will continue to build my empire because I 1000% believe in myself and I believe in my work and I believe in the work that I put out in the world and I believe in everything that I do. That is confidence. That is what it takes to build a business for the long haul. And my business will stand the test of time because it has been around for many, many years. I have rebranded, but also expanded because I believe that your work should expand as you grow. Your work should evolve as you evolve. And that is the key to longevity when it comes to having a sustainable business. You have to be willing to change and pivot and upgrade, rebrand, revamp. You have to be willing to see the vision more clearly and all in all, build a solid foundation. And that is also something that I support my clients with when it comes to building their business, when it comes to me coaching and mentoring them, helping them to get the clarity, helping them to build a business model that actually aligns with them, that allows them to be in their purpose, that allows them to monetize their gifts, and that also allows them to build a brand. So if you guys know that you're looking to get one-on-one coaching and support on how you can actually build your own business, your own community, your own network, and learn from someone who's already done it many times over, who's done all the reps, who's made all the mistakes, who's done and tried many different things, and knows things from many different perspectives and angles, more than just one, because you want to have many ways of viewing things. That is how you expand. That is how you grow. Okay? I highly suggest you guys book a one on one call with me. A 30-minute session is only $25. That's it. Schedule now so we can see where you are and get a clear direction on where you need to be. Because I believe that a conversation can change everything. When you have a conversation, it can change how your direction, right? It can give you the clarity you've been seeking. It can give you the answers or the ideas. And I love it because sometimes my clients just be buzzing when they're on a call. They're like, oh my God, like I feel so activated. I feel so lit up. Like, oh my God, these ideas are coming through and I want to try this. I want to do this. And it's like, yes, that is what it's about. And then allowing you to have a solid plan, okay? Because I'm someone that again uses my mind. So when I get a thought or idea, I act on it. I don't wait. I make a move. I write it down, type it out, something. I have to get it in tangible form and then I move on the next thing, because the more that I move on the idea, the more it actually materializes. And that is the idea around you believing in yourself, you understanding how to create and creating from a flow that's authentic, that's real, that's like, okay, I got the idea, I know it can work, and getting behind it and making it happen. No questions asked. Like just really getting in motion. And I believe I came across some kind of post where someone was asking what separates people who are successful from those who are not, from something. It was like a very, very vague post. And I gave a very vague answer, but it's true. The answer is action and clarity. Because what people don't understand is that most times when you take action on an idea, you get the clarity when you're in motion, when you're in action. It's like it reveals to you. The layers unfold. You get the next piece, you get the next thing, right? So most people are sitting and waiting around for the clarity when the real simple thing to do is to just get into action. Whether that's make a video, go live, make a post, do something, right? And it's gonna look good, look different for each idea, of course. But what the basis of it is like once you get in motion, you get the next thing. So it's really about you being able to move forward. You being able to say, I believe in this idea enough that I'm willing to figure it out. And if I don't know how to figure it out, then I'll go and talk to someone smarter than me, someone that knows more than me. I'll go find out. I'll go ask questions. I'll go get curious. Because that's truly how it starts. It's like the more that you research, because that's a part of an idea to tangible form, you must do your research. You must Google, watch videos, watch a tutorial, something, get more information. And the more information you acquire, the more confident and skillful you become at it. And it's truly just that simple. The more you do something, the more information you receive, the more confident and skillful you are and become. And you see people that move with such a confidence, it's because they've done the research. They've done enough testing and trying things out. They've made enough lives, they've made enough posts, they've made enough shares or whatever, right? They've DM'd enough people. They have a belief in their work and their business that they know it works because they've tried it, they've tested it out, they proved it to themselves over and over again. And that's truly all it's about, is showing up, being consistent. If you know you have a goal, and this is why goals are important, then you know where you're aiming for. You know which direction you're going. You know what your purpose is. You know why you should show up consistently, day in and day out. You know why you should do it because you know where you're landing. And you should keep focusing on the goal until you accomplish it. It's about you not quitting. It's about you learning. It's about you continuing to go until you get your desired outcome. And it's truly as simple as that. So I look forward to connecting with you guys more on live here because, as you guys know, I love coming to live on YouTube. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, Drika Shine, and also visit my website, drikahair.com, to schedule your one-on-ones. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you all for being here. Happy Thanksgiving again. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time. Keep shining.